My dearest student Aristotle, how joyous it is to see you here again after thousands of years. Time may have aged the world, but your presence still carries the sharp fire of inquiry.
Likewise, Master. Though centuries have passed, I am remembered today only because of the foundations you laid beneath my feet. Whatever knowledge I carry, it grew from the seeds you planted in my mind.
Your words honor me, yet I see in you not a shadow, but a full thinker, one who dared to diverge from the path of his teacher. That, perhaps, is the truest form of learning.
And yet, what a bold path it was! To differ from you, Plato, was not rebellion, it was reverence expressed in reasoning. Let us revisit the crossroads we once stood at, and speak again of the nature of reality, knowledge, and the ideal life.
Very well. Let us begin where all thought begins, with the question of what is truly real.
I still maintain, Master, that reality is what surrounds us, the world we observe, its patterns, causes, and purposes, is where truth resides. Things are not reflections of some higher realm. They are the foundation of knowledge itself.
But what we see is fleeting, unstable. The senses reveal only shadows. The true essence of things, their perfect forms, exists beyond what is visible. A circle drawn in the sand is imperfect, yet we know what a perfect circle is. That knowledge is not sensed, it is remembered.
You speak of forms as separate and pure, but they explain nothing of what causes a thing to be. I find universals within the things themselves. A horse, for instance, reveals hoarseness through repeated observation, not through abstract recall.
And yet, if you never saw a single perfect horse, how would you know what a horse should be? How would you judge one to be better than another?
From comparison, from understanding their purpose, their function. Everything has a telos, a natural end. A good horse fulfills its purpose. So too with people. Virtue is not knowing the good. It is doing what fulfills our nature.
But who decides that nature? Without knowledge of the good itself, we are blind. Only those who have seen the form of the good can guide others. That is why philosopher kings must rule.
I admire the ideal, but I remain cautious of it. States are built not of forms, but of people, fallible, emotional, diverse. A sound polity must reflect the lives of its citizens, not impose perfection upon them. Mixed constitutions, governed by law and virtue, best support human flourishing.
So you place your faith in balance, while I place mine in vision. But tell me, do you still hold that the soul ends with the body?
I do. The soul is the form of a living body. It cannot exist apart from it. Immortality, if it exists, is in what we leave behind.
How tragic it would be if the soul, source of thought and love, simply vanished. I believe it endures, and that wisdom travels with it across lives. Death is not an end, but a passage.
A noble belief, and one that brings comfort. Yet even without immortality, the pursuit of truth and virtue gives life its highest meaning.
Then perhaps we agree on the end, if not on the path.
Yes, Master. For whether we speak of forms or functions, of souls or senses, we are drawn to the same flame, the search for what is true and what is good.
And in that search, we remain ever united.
Then let us walk a little further and keep asking.
Always.